The darkness falls away to morning as a lone masked manhunter, the world's greatest detective, delivers 3 agents of a foreign power.
Appreciate all the trouble you went to. You must understand. The experiments we've been conducting here are against our will.
The biggest and boldest robbery in the history of New York, and a one-man job at that. So, you know who I am. Tell me, how did you figure it out?
If you would permit me a moment to light my pipe, it might become clearer to you.
We started. Got so much shit to do. Don't even know where to start. Be here forever. I think that's the plan, you know. Start here, end up there. As soon as you think something's going on, you start back over. Never gonna be the same. I ain't complaining though. Really wouldn't have it any other way.
Nigga! Every day you wake up, your destiny depends on what you do. Sometimes I roll one when I'm stressed out, and sometimes I roll 2. Hear people saying shit about the way I am, but I know that ain't true. At times I feel like I'm all by myself, and I know you do too. I make some phone calls and check emails, cause I'm always grinding. Ain't no rush, I do things slow, cause it's all about timing. Some people think when you get to this point in life, you made it. I seen so many settle for less, that's when talent get wasted. I ain't there, but if I can, I'ma try to be perfect. And for those who riding with me, I'ma try to make it worth it. I drink too much, I prefer weed, cause it's better for the stress. I just woke up, I don't get sleep. Boy, my schedule's a mess. Man, I work hard. Goddamn. Shit. Man, I work hard. Man, I work hard. Literally, nigga. Get your bags, let's go. Man, I work hard. We on, nigga. It ain't no game. It ain't no game without being no pain. It ain't no game. It ain't no game without being no pain. It ain't no game. It ain't no game without being no pain. Man, I work hard. Just left another one. Just wrote another one. Just got another check. About to thumb through another one. Falling asleep on the plane. No bed to play, come a one. Young nigga holding it down. Don't care if it make you uncomfortable. Hardly spend nights at the crib. Homie, this just how I live. Don't even go hard for myself. I got a wife and a kid. I don't ever question the biz. Nigga, it is what it is. You niggas ain't killing shit. No, you niggas ain't killing shit, nothing. What they doing, they say nothing. Where they going, they say nothing. Call my phone, it ain't nothing. I smoke a lot, but don't judge me. Probably wake up earlier than all of you niggas. Motherfuckers always hated the squad, but all hate motherfuckers always hating that. Man, I work hard. Cause. Man, I work hard. Man, I work hard. Goddamn, like, what you want me to say? Man, I work hard. It's what I do. It ain't no game. It ain't no game without being no pain. It ain't no game. It ain't gonna be no game without being no pain. It ain't no game. It ain't gonna be no game without being no pain. God is sailing it. Man, I work hard.
Yo, 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 yo. Okay, it's working now. Let's see. Yo, what's good? Alright. It's gonna be a calm little stream. Just kind of chilling, just designing something. Our design challenge for this month of May is just to design whatever you want, pretty much. I know people within the Discord community just wanted me to kind of like go through the Discord like critique channel and just give some feedback, and on like existing like sort of designs and whatnot. And while I will do that, I did kind of want to, I just kind of saw a good opportunity to just let people design whatever they want, and then be able to give people feedback. And so so the design challenge for this month is just make whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like even if you already have like an existing design like that you want me to critique, you can just submit that. So yeah. Shadow's hair in my hand. I don't know if y'all can see him, but he's asleep right here. Pull him up. What's up, little guy? You chilling? Alright. Let's check out the work of Designers Republic. I like their style. I want to design something like in their style, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably just end up doing like just kind of experimenting with like some motion blur stuff, gradient map, sort of effects and whatnot. But We'll see.
1 2 1 2, yes. Yo. It's King Ghidra, combined with the forces of non-ether. Blowing woofers.
This is interesting how they have this here.
Disasters cataclysmic, mystic natural.
Yeah,
it's about time we hit you with some substance that's actual. I got a gift call.
I guess these are the projects that they worked on, so let's just open
No more roaming on this planet like scavengers. Scientists broke the code of the
Comment
Gregorian
Garçon.
calendar. Defying laws
Yeah,
of space and time.
Graphic
Trying to trace my lines. Hold up,
Graphic
respect the
gallery.
architect. Digital rolling my whole
Manchester
food
School
roll with
of Art.
BS.
Oh, that could be cool. Little sushi spot.
We stretch across the equator with
Wipeout, that could be cool.
Universal rhyme tones, tamper with your time zone. Minds blown by the millions just
check
for the
some of this
feeling.
stuff out.
Hip hop, it just don't stop until I make a killing. Now I'm kidding.
What's
over
good,
the world.
user
The
125?
world ain't the same no more. Take your life to next level or
You said
remain
been
no
making
more.
something
Take your life to
TDRS
next level or
crazy.
remain no more.
This is what I see clicking on the stream. Bro, they are goated, bro. I don't know how I know they've they did something with Adobe Max where they're kind of like, I think, like looking at people's work and providing feedback on people's like portfolios and stuff and whatnot, but I don't see or hear about too much of them within the design space. Like in my eyes, they're goated, but I would love to know what like the overall sentiment is as far as the Designers Republic. Like, I don't see a lot of praise for them. Like, I feel like they deserve more praise. Okay, Designers Republic, Atoms, Vectors, Pixel Ghost. Let's see, learn more here. Okay, very simple website. Is this like iframed in? Why do they have like 2 scroll bars there? Interesting. Alright.
I'ma drop one rhyme, but every time I cross the thin line between yours and mine, see it's
Okay, I guess this is supposed to be the gallery section, and then you click on like learn more, and it just has like a little blurb. Okay.
Focus with a hawk's eye view. I'm all that a plant and anti-mites.
Bionic Systems is also really good. Is that something that's let me check that out. Oh, these guys?
That's just the way it happens. Born with umbilical cord strapped to cords, won't drop a curse while hustlers if this vows. Sharper than needles found on.
Oh, I don't think this is what you're referring to, is it?
Not even EQ.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah, this is nice. He said, nah, I said design studio. Let me see, Bionic Systems design studio. Oh yeah, this has got to be them right here, huh? Let's go ahead and translate it, whatever. Okay. Oh yeah, let's check out some client work. Oh, I guess you can't. I guess these are these like pending projects, or maybe they're they've got an NDA. They can't show the work, but they can say they've worked with them. Something like that. Let's just open a few of these. I said let's open a few of these, and literally opened every single one of them. Oh yeah, this is cool. Oh nice. I wonder, did they design this website? Essential cookies. Oh, I guess it just took me to it didn't, I thought it would take me to a case study. Where are the case studies? Interesting. I mean, I got some good clients, so definitely Nike and Asics, and they got BMW there too. Oh, this is cool. I wish they had, like, why don't they show more stuff, man? Like, what? I love this. This is legendary right here for me. I love this sort of look. I probably could find more just like from them just searching on like Pinterest or something. Oh, you just Google bionic systems. Okay, I feel you. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I should actually cop this book. This is like a book on their work. Like, yeah, like this stuff here. Yo, that's sick. Oh yeah, that's really nice. I gotta just drag some of this stuff to like my little like board here. This is cool.
The darkness falls away to morning as a lone masked manhunter, the world's greatest detective.
Yeah, that's like
Appreciate all the
that's not
trouble
Designers
you went to.
Republic.
You must understand.
But yeah, I gotta like, yeah, let's pull this over here.
The biggest and boldest robbery in the history of New York, and a one-man job at that. So, you know who I am. Tell me, how did you figure it out?
If you would permit me a moment to light my pipe, it might become clearer to you.
Okay. Yeah, nah, not so much that. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of cool. Dig that. I might not even make anything in this style. I just enjoy like really looking at their work and stuff, or like work that looks similar. Because I don't know if like is this Designers Republic? I mean, yeah, it's yeah. I think that is. Let's drag that over. This is pretty cool also. Cool. Alright. Just organize this right here.
We started. Got so much shit to do. Don't even know where to start. Be here forever. I think that's the plan, you know. Start here.
All right, let's try and whip something up, you know. See what we can come up with.
It's never gonna be the same. I ain't complaining now.
Let's go ahead and
day you wake up, your destiny depends on what you do. Sometimes I roll one when I'm stressed out.
Oh, this must be like 2 or 3 gigabyte file. Okay. Let's like work on some, let's like work with some different textures potentially. Let's get a fresh start. I've been rocking with this sort of like template that I've put together like over the course of all the design live streams we've done. So let's get a sort of a fresh start here. I think this is good though. Just gotta, okay, we just got a layer with just like some little noise. Like, okay, we can convert this. Well, no, let's leave it how it is. And then that, okay. All right, cool. All right, yeah, this is a good start. You said, are you able to look at YouTube videos? I believe depending on the video, there might be like copyright, like with that. Like, I don't want to run a risk of getting a copyright strike. Art of Speed for Nike. That's the Bionic Systems I was talking about. Okay, cool. I'll check that out. Is it just like an advertisement or something? Let me see. Well, actually, I don't even have to. Let me check it out. I've got it pulled up. Hold up. Give me 1 sec. This is sick though. This definitely has like a Designer's Republic sort of vibe to it. Well, no, yeah, this is dope. I love all of the small little like little elements that they've incorporated, like all of that stuff there. Like, that's super cool. That's nice. Oh yeah, that's super dope. Yeah, that's good stuff. Another way. What's good, man? Yeah, appreciate you for swinging by. All right, let's see what we can whip up here. All right, let's go to stock photos, recolored. But I didn't actually. I was gonna like recolor all of these, but actually never got around to it. So they're just in a folder called recolored. But it's all of a bunch of like stock photos I've like gathered from Unsplash, like Pixabay. Like what else we got? Not Pixabay actually. Pixels, Death to Stock, Cosmos, Dupe. Which, if you can afford it, Death to Stock has some like really good stuff. But I mean, compared to Unsplash, like I don't know, it's like they got some competition there. But let's see. I kind of want to do like some sort of like motion blur sort of effect. Kind of want to mess around with a path blur or something. Just kind of see what we can get. Maybe none of these photos work for like well, that could be cool actually. Even that could also be pretty cool. Maybe we go to Unsplash and check out some stuff real quick. Y'all give me some some keywords. Oh, slow shutter speed. Yeah, like a slow shutter speed effect would be cool. But I don't want to use an image that's already like got that. I kind of want to try and like implement that myself with like a path blur effect or something. Tomaz says, looking at the stream from Argentina. Amazing work. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Man, y'all gotta give me some keywords or something here. Like, what should I type? Like, let's see. That could be cool, but of course they throw that behind the premium here. This could also be pretty dope. Let's open that up. Cityscape, let's try it. Cityscape. We do like Nadir, what's good? What project are you working on? I don't know. Just designing something. I wanna do something based off the design challenge for the month, which is basically to just design whatever you want. So I don't have any idea just yet, but I do know that I want to do something like utilizing like a path blur or some sort of like a motion blur, but just not quite sure exactly what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I guess we'll see. If I do like a cityscape, I think I need like let's try like bloom. Let's try that. Okay, I'm thinking bloom effect. Of course, it gives me bloom as it relates to flowers. Let's see. Or gloom, actually. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of interesting. What is that? Nadir says the other day I was working on a poster about skateboarding. Do you like skateboarding? I used to like try and skateboard, but yeah, I was never any good at it. So yeah, I didn't continue skateboarding. It just wasn't good enough. Had a lot of homies that was already like pretty like freaking solid at skateboarding. So I was like, yeah, like let me try something else. Hazy. Okay, yeah, like maybe like a hazy subway shot. Oh, you kind of cooking. Oh yeah, that's kind of fire. Ah, of course they throw the plus behind it. Of course it's on the premium. Sometimes let me just open this up. This person might have some cool stuff. This is crazy. Whatever. Where is that? It looks like AI. Oh, that's a nice shot. Let's throw model on it. Nadir says it looks like it was created with AI. This person could have more good photos like this. Just needs to be like closer up. That's what I'm looking for. That's actually a really good photo. Can you search for something about the Argentine subway? What do you want me to just type in Argentine subway? It's very street style and aesthetic. Okay, I'll check it out. Oh, oh wow, this is a good photo right there. Yeah, that person might have some more really good stuff. Cool. Let's see. See if we can search for model portrait. Oh, user 125 Nightbot is not having it with you. Yeah, I thought that that would be that would happen. I feel like with Unsplash, if you get too specific, you know, it just defaults to the terms that it knows. So I mean, but if I just do this, then yeah, like I'm sure all of that's more so related. I actually think I found a pretty solid image. This was interesting, but let's go with let's see if this person has some more stuff, because I really like that image there. Okay, he's only got a few. This one is really good though. Let's go ahead and snag this one. Maybe we'll look at more of their work while that downloads. Okay, only a few. It's cool. All we need is the one. Where to go? Let's go folder. And yeah, let's just drop that in. Or there we go. Yeah, okay. Sweet. I was wondering why. I was like, why is there like this like kind of red splash of color there? But the fill was just too low, so cool. This is good. That's interesting. I wonder if I could do something like that, but then duplicate this to be normal, and then just increase that. Oh, whoops. Morale C was good. Give me Big Mac fries to go. Is that from like that like viral like Big Mac song? It's funny. It's funny. You just randomly saying that. Let's see. Let me like drop some red in here. Oh, it's not too happy about that, huh? Do I want to keep this or no? I guess let's rock with it. Let's do like some path, what do we call it? Like path blur. There we go. See what we can whip up. Okay, this is not doing what I wanted to do. Okay. How do I escape this? Alright, let's try that again. I guess we can place that there. I was just thinking that in my head. I was like, am I about to do like the golden ratio right now? I don't want to do it from there. I like where this is headed, kind of. Let me just... I should probably check on high quality also. Oh, this thing has got my PC working overtime. Alright, I'm not keeping this, but I do want to turn those off so that I can see what I'm working with here. And I kind of like that. It's I wonder if I like bring some of this back. I just kind of want to lower the opacity of this. Yeah, and just get like the eyes back there. Maybe even like sort of that. What else do we have back there? Could also even just duplicate this, remove this one, and then just do something like that. That looks cool. Yeah, that helps a lot actually. So yeah, let's do that. But this kind of just like gets rid of all of that like majority of the effect there. I wonder if I could do something like that's interesting. That's nice, actually. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, that's kind of dope, actually. I'm gonna clean up this area here a little bit. FC214 says Euphoria vibes. The butterfly effect vibes also. Yeah, Euphoria is a really good show. Me and my girl enjoyed watching that. Yeah, Euphoria is super dope. Okay, I wonder if I can make this look a little crazier with like with just like a subtle, you know, like just if I can duplicate this and lower the opacity or the fill actually, like 30. Let's actually lower it. Do opacity, and then remove that. Then go back in with the blur gallery here and like do like a different sort of effect almost. Yeah, RIP, damn, what's bro's name? I forget his name. Fezco. Yeah, bro, that was so sad. Yeah, like he had the best character in Euphoria for me. Like I can't even watch it like anymore without like I needed bro's character in order to like enjoy the show. Like aren't they like working on another Euphoria though? Also, I guess like what's gonna happen like with that, like is his little brother just gonna like take over and whatnot, and like his little brother will kind of like be like the new Fez? It'll be interesting to see what that looks like if that's what's gonna happen. This is interesting. It's oh, you said they pushed it back a couple times. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'll definitely tune in like once that new one drops. It'll be interesting to see like how they continue the storyline, or if they just like completely switch it up. it's just this little red like sort of arrow here like just made me like feel like, oh, like it might be actually be cool to include like some red elements within this. What about Sinners? Have y'all seen Sinners? I think Sinners is extremely popular right now. Yeah, me and my girl went to go see it last night. It was pretty solid. He said, I can tell that Photoshop taking up all the RAM. You teleporting on the webcam. Nah, actually, your boy just collected all the Chaos Emeralds. Now I have like superpowers and shit. It's not my PC. I'm like actually teleporting. But I know, so this year, my like the Mac that I had crashed on me. No, actually it was last year actually that my Mac crashed on me, the one that I had. And so I got the M4, I believe, the M4 Mac. And like, I doubt that would even be able to handle this. Oh no. AMD software detected that a driver timed out. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna like. Let me stop that while I'm ahead. This is why I don't use Path Blur. It didn't crash though. I know my M4 Mac would have exploded. Like Jesus. Let's maybe do it like a more resourceful way. Like all I was trying to do is let's just increase the size of this. So like Path Blurs like really heavy on my PC. Then also like the liquify tool is like crazy. The liquify tool will destroy like whatever it is that you're working on. Like if you're getting ready to use the liquify tool on something, make sure to save. Actually, this may just be like I wonder if maybe I just need to like clear my scratch discs or something. I think it's gonna crash. Any day now. Jesus. Is what we're working on really that like resource intensive that takes like a day and a half to increase the size of something. Maybe my scratch disk just needs clearing. It's working on purge. Wait. I mean, I guess this is it. Yeah. Would hiding some of the photos help anything? Actually, I mean, it could be this. This could be very resource intensive. Let's just save this and exit out. This is a pretty intensive sort of file we got here. And like all of these, like all of those sort of exports that were in there, like pretty intensive. So hopefully that sped things up a little bit. Okay. Okay, saturation, exclusion. That would actually be cool if it was like, if both of these were under this, but yeah, that's actually doing a good bit there. Like that looks pretty solid. I wonder if I increase this, like, okay. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Yeah, that looks nice. And let's maybe go in here. That's definitely too much. Actually, it looks good with it. I mean, without it actually, so yeah, let's get rid of that. And just because I don't want like that perfect white, I just kind of want that to be very soft. Yeah. Maybe I'll no. Like, I kind of like that, but I kind of don't. It removes a lot of the detail. But I like how everything is like crunched a little bit. Maybe I can get some of the detail back there. And it doesn't look as good. Oh wait, oh, that kind of helps bring back some detail. Yeah, let's go with that. I kind of like how that looks. Grab like a Pantone white or something. And I'm not gonna do all that. You don't need a. I don't even know if like Pantone is still compatible with like. I thought they like ended their like sort of agreement with their Adobe or something. So now you've got to pay to get Pantone colors, or maybe that's only in Illustrator. I don't know. FC214 says, I feel like when I look up Y2K videos on YouTube, the tutorials are so few and far in between, and the subgenres of Y2K design are practically non-existent. Can only find finished images on Pinterest. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on like whatever sort of Y2K like style you're looking for, because you know, I see a lot of like Y2K stuff on YouTube and on like Instagram Reels and stuff. Like, are you looking for like a specific like subgenre of Y2K? Cause yeah, I will say like I don't see any subgenres. Like, it's like rare. I mean, I just kind of see like the overall sort of theme, you know, like from Y2K that we all know about, really, which is, you know, kind of played out. I think this is solid for like a starting point. Kinda wanna see what it looks like to add like some sort of, I don't know, like some texture or like some additional elements or something. I don't know what this is, but you know, it would be cool to see what this looks like overlaid. Okay, see, we kind of cooking. Let's see what we can do here. And I feel like he's kind of taken away from it a little bit. This could be cool. Wonder what this looks like. feel like there's a good way to make this work. I'm just not doing a good job with it. Okay, let's try. Should I have this effect within the dark values or the light values? I feel like the light values could use some additional details, so let's like do something like that, and then remove the dark values from the texture. Or actually, let's keep the dark values in it. Oh, FC214 says like Cybercore or the designs with the 3D renders from back in the day. Yeah. I don't think you're gonna find a lot of tutorials on the niche stuff. But hey, if you're like looking for like, you know, how to get this star with like this little like swoosh attached to it and like this little Y2K typeface, like you're gonna find like plenty of that stuff. I've seen a ton of videos on metal heart renders on YouTube. What is that? Is that like oh, just like oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. You know, like those like sort of abstract sort of 3D sort of shapes that you can like incorporate into like poster flyer designs and whatnot. Yeah. Maybe this isn't it. I like it, but it's like giving like too much David Carson vibes. Let's see. I did want to incorporate some red into this. Like the video game 3D type renders, 3D type renders. PSX. Go back here and see what we can find. Actually, let's go to our elements here and do like actually, what I open it? Yeah, no, let's go to our elements here. Oh, vector sparkles could be cool on this. something like this could be cool. And maybe I can invert that. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't expect that to happen. That back actually. Post get PlayStation X. Vivid likes looks pretty solid. And then let's do this. Okay, that blends a whole lot better. It looks like it's a part of the image, which is good. Could actually do like, it might be cool to do like some sort of like prism sort of a lens effect here. Like I could duplicate this section here. And maybe I could do like let's see. Some sort of, nah, let's get more than that. Let's make it, oh well, there we go. Let's get all of this here. Whoops. Okay. A27, what's good, man? Yo, been a fan of your work and of this channel for a while now. Wanted to get some advice / words of encouragement, if you will. What's good, bro? I'm 30. Yeah, thank you for rocking with me. Also, worked as a sports graphic designer the last 6 years and now completely burnt out to the point I don't have the the same drive and passion for it anymore. Find myself gravitating to poster design, Y2K style, and typographical artwork. Long story short, planning to quit my current job as a sports designer and take a couple months off to reevaluate what I want to do in the creative space. Any thoughts you may have? Well, like, what got you in like sports, like design, like in the first place? Like, is that something that you just sort of fell into, and you know you've just been like rocking with it, or you know, like were you like looking for a gig and like that just so happened to be the gig that you were able to get, and you've just been like doing it ever since? Like, I have experienced like times in design where like I've really felt like, you know, kind of like burnt out on it, and you know, I was just like damn, like, is this really the right, like, you know, career path for me? Like, just trying to be honest with myself. And you know, I've been designing for like a really long time, like over a decade. So yeah, there's always going to be those highs and lows, you know, when you're like doubting yourself, you know, especially if like you're not getting as much work, or like your gig isn't like super fulfilling and whatnot. But like what has always helped me is just sort of tying it back, you know, to like things that I like actually enjoy. You know, like I enjoy design, but I also, you know, enjoy things like, you know, like vintage video games and whatnot, you know. And so if I can find a way to like work in like hobbies and like, you know, like things that I'm interested in outside of design into my design work, you know, then that makes it a little more fulfilling and like way more fun. You said you were a huge Bulls fan in high school and had a Facebook page to where would write and make articles, and I slowly got into Photoshop and made Bulls designs. Okay, yeah. I mean, but now you're doing sort of like sports design like for work, which is sort of kind of taking the fun out of doing it, I would say. So unfortunately, you turned like your sort of like your like passion project and like hobby into like your job, which is sort of like kind of suck the life out of it, I'm guessing. Like, you should try and find like if you're going to leave your gig, like, you know, and you still enjoy like doing like Bulls design, you know, design for like the Bulls and whatnot, and just like concept work for them, like, I don't know, maybe try and separate the two, you know. Because like by day, like I do like web design, you know, it's only when, you know, like I'm off hours, you know, that I'm doing like actual like graphic design work. Like I used to design like for I've designed for like a few agencies. I've been the in-house designer for like a few like museums, like galleries and whatnot. And yeah, like, you know, when you've been designing like social media graphics all day, you know, or you've been designing like, you know, like banners and like billboards and stuff all day, like you're gonna go home and it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be exhausting. It's gonna kind of like drain you a little bit. But if you can like have your like separate your day job, you know, from, or whatever gig you get, you know, from your hobby, you know, you're gonna have a lot more energy when you get home and like, you know, start kind of like doing your own thing, you know. It says sports design is long hours, all weekends are gone, and I feel like I'm limited at work. Yeah, I would find like if you're already set and like finding a new gig, like I would find something that's outside of sports design, you know, especially like that's a good opportunity for you to expand into like a new industry also. You know, if you already know you love doing sports design, you know, like, you know, keep that on the side, you know, keep that like for your personal time, you know, because it's related to like your hobbies and whatnot. And, you know, find something new to like kind of venture into, because that'll also kind of expand your range. You know, now you can say like, oh, I do sports design, but, you know, I also do this other thing, which I do like for work, like full time. So you get the opportunity to kind of, you know, grow into like a new industry that, you know, maybe you start developing a passion for that as well. So yeah, try some stuff out, you know. There's no like right or wrong way to go about it. You know, you just gotta figure out what works for you. Let's merge these. Hmm. Yeah, that got rid of everything, huh? Let's I mean, I guess that kind of works. I can't decide whether I like it or not. A24, A27 says, appreciate the words. Yeah, for sure, man. Excited and also nervous for what is to come up next. Yeah, especially with the way the economy is looking right now. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, to say the least. But yeah, next, you know, whenever you're getting ready to make like a big leap, like within your sort of design career, and like, you know, deciding to leave a gig is definitely a big leap, you know, because most people like stay at their job for like a long time. You know, it's like recommended that people like sort of like hop from job to job, because, you know, the people that do that like get raises, like we're not raises, but receive like are more likely to get a salary increase than someone that's just staying at their job like for a long time. But yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that. But yeah, nah, you'll be good, bro. Trust me. I'm like working on some I've got like some big plans. I've got big plans, and, you know, I'm looking to do some stuff here that, you know, that's pretty scary. So I don't know what, you know, the next few years will look like for Swoop Nebula, the visual pharmacy. Like, you know, I'm just hoping I can just kind of like just like see it through, you know. Just gotta see it through. Just gotta make it happen. Like I've got a ton of goals. You know, my worst fear is not achieving them. So I'm like working every day to like make sure that like, you know, shit gets done. So you just gotta like, you know, whenever you're dealing with stuff like that, you just really gotta lock in, you know, and just make it happen. Like there's no plan B. Like you just gotta get shit done, bro. Yeah, once you get into a good place, you find that new sort of gig you're looking for, you know, like reignite that passion for, you know, just doing design like in your free time. Like by the time you get there, you will have like worked so hard for it that, you know, you won't even notice you're there. So, you know, don't focus on it too much. Just working on just making it happen, and I promise you'll look back and you'll see how far you've come, and you know, you'll be like hella surprised. And yeah, this live stream will be saved. Yeah, like all of the past live streams are up under the live section for my YouTube channel. So yeah, these was good combos, so I might even like just chop these up too, and just, you know. But yeah, let me cook something, you know. I've been cooking on the advice, but you know, let me cook on the design real quick. I mean, I guess that's cool. Let's go back to our section here. Media warehouse. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, man. Thank you for swinging by. Yeah, make sure, if you're not already in there, make sure to join the Discord. Nightbot is on one today. I'll have to fix like Nightbot's like settings. It's got too much power over the live streams right now. So I'm sorry, AE27 Nightbot is giving you a hard time. I think these are all like black and white. Ink and watercolor. Oh, these could be good. Yeah. This could be nice. Yeah, let's see what we got here. Doesn't have to be anything too crazy. I just wanna kind of get some texture going in here. I might even just like export this and drag it over into to Illustrator. Oh, y'all give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. All right. Okay, let's convert this to a smart object. Turn that down a little bit because that music is low-key kind of loud. Maybe I'll just let's export this and bring it into Illustrator. Maybe start working on a layout or something. So quick export. All right. Let's see. And project template. Oh, I can't use that file. Let's do something different. Let's duplicate that. Y'all just got a little sneak peek on something. Let's see. Let's copy this one. Ah, come on. Okay, I can't use that one. Delete. Let's go way back. Let's do like this one. This better not be the same thing. Okay, that's cool. I can use this. This is cool. All right, let's keep a few of these elements. Actually, I wish I had like my modules asset pack. I don't know if any of y'all remember when I was dropping like the module posters, like for like the different like anime and like the different like rap artists. Kind of want to bring those back low key. And we can get rid of that. And we'll just keep this as like some sort of like elements repository. Get rid of that. Then let's move this here. And then let's go grab our image. Alright, where is a project template, finals, here we go. Okay, what am I gonna do about layout? Actually, let's push that to the back there. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Alright, one thing I like to do is just like reference like older, like past designs that I've made. So like, let's see if I can like, if there are any elements here that I could pull stuff from, especially like this era. Man, I did this back in like, I made these back in like 2019, 2020. I was cooking. This was like sort of my like cinema 4D era. All right, let's yeah, let's open that up there. Maybe I could reference this stuff. Do I have this pack like in my folder anywhere? Let's see. We got elements here. Let's see. iOS core, astronomy, graphs and diagrams. Let's see. I gotta whip up some new asset packs. Yeah, the pack I want to use, I don't have. Is Behance good? I've been avoiding it because the site's kind of ugly. I mean, as like somewhere to just kind of like host your work, like I think it's pretty solid. They made like some decent updates to Behance. Like you can now like sell products over there, so that's super dope. I mean, let me click into one of these, like maybe we can sort of like look at like I've never been a fan of like the UI or like the actual like portfolio sort of pages, I would say, for lack of a better term. But yeah, overall it's pretty solid, you know, like let's see here. Like, yeah, like, you know, you can find gigs here and whatnot. I've never like gotten any gigs from like Behance. Well, I've like, yeah. Yeah, I would say it's solid. Like sometimes it's not in order though. Like, see, like this is from 2 days ago and like this is from 4 days ago, but there's not a way to kind of like order it, you know? So I wish the, you know, there were like a few more like options for filtering, because it's like, you know, I like to be able to filter it from like, you know, if this was just uploaded 19 hours ago, that should be number one. So I don't know why it's like all scattered throughout. Like some things are like uploaded a month ago, 4 days ago, 16 hours ago. So yeah, that's one thing that kind of like bothers me as far as like finding a gig through Behance, but I don't know, like that's sort of an easy fix like for Behance. But yeah, as far as a place to like just host your work, like I think it's solid. You know, the more the merrier, honestly. Like you wanna have your work in as many places as you can. Like you wanna expand like your visibility, so you know, you don't have to be like getting awards and whatnot on Behance, but if you can just have your work up there for people to find, you know, like that's always good. But yeah. I think like a few elements like this would be nice on this sort of design. So I guess we'll do like actually I kind of want to start with like some little like modules here. Like, so let's do something like, maybe make it smaller. One there. That's pretty solid. I mean, I guess for like a starting point, you know. Don't know if I'm gonna keep this colorway, but let's just rock with it for now, you know. I wonder if I could make this like a little crazier, like if I could yeah. You said no, all good, all good. All good, all good. Yeah, you want to have your work in as many places as you possibly can, you know. So put it on Behance, put it on Instagram, you know. If you use like Contra, put it on Contra, put it on Dribble, because also, you know, if you've got like a name that you use everywhere on like all platforms, like, and someone goes to like search for your work or something, or looks up your name, then all of those platforms that you have your work on sort of pop up. So you want to have that like searchability, like start getting that good SEO from Google search. Yeah, let's do white, like, for this. Just kind of keep it simple. Let's go back to here. Maybe this could extend off the page, potentially. That's pretty solid. That's not bad. Okay, let's merge that. Okay, I kind of like that. Maybe we could do some sort of like I actually like that a lot, how that kind of cuts in right there. I don't know if there's a way to like incorporate that. could do. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna work with that. Said you didn't know there were gigs on there. Just a free weird portfolio place. Yeah, I think they've even updated it to where I may be wrong on this, but I think they've updated it to where you can actually like do a little bit more than just have that sort of standard. But it's all under the standard portfolio, but it's all under like a premium. I think they've got like, you know, a sort of like job listing section that's like premium also. You said you've been thinking about running ads on IG. If you run ads on Instagram, make sure to do it through I think it's called like Facebook Ads Manager or something like that. Your Facebook has got to be connected to, or your Instagram has got to be connected to Facebook or something like that. Don't do it through don't like make a post and then just run the ad from within Instagram. You're gonna be wasting money doing it that way. Gelato, what's good? Maybe let's work on some other shapes elsewhere. Maybe I could like chisel into this a little bit more real quick. Yeah, you don't wanna run ads through Instagram. You can do it from I think it's called like Facebook Ads Manager or something like that. That way you get to control like, you know, like all of your you get like more controls over like, you know, who you want to see the ad and whatnot. Oh. Okay, that's cool. And let's, oops, there we go. Let's grab these points, smooth these out. Yeah, not really feeling that. All right, let's see what we got as far as typefaces. User 125 says, thank you for telling me no one has mentioned that. Yeah, anytime, bro. Yeah, it's pretty Like if you think like Behance, like the UI for Behance is like not all that great, wait till you get into like Facebook Ads Manager. It's I'd watch a few YouTube tutorials on it before you like actually dive into it, because it's kind of hectic. It takes a while to kind of get used to. Like I haven't used it in a while, but from what I remember, it is a headache. But once you get like one ad up and running, you know, it's easy to kind of like duplicate it and then like add new information or like add a new ad in. You know, like you'll sort of like define like a template for yourself that you can just kind of like reuse over and over again for like your ad sets and stuff. But yeah, the first time you get in there and kind of mess around with it, it's a headache. I gotta like install more typefaces on this on the PC. Okay, there we go. That's kind of cooking. All right, let's see here. I think maybe I sort of scrapped that element there, potentially. Let's actually pull back up pure ref. Where is it? Yeah. So let's exit out of this and go to, oh no, that's not it. Here we go. Yeah, let's look at some of this stuff here. Okay, I kind of like that. Simple. Kind of like how that information is there. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Like the idea of it, but it's not. Okay. Gelato says, what's the name of that style? This style here, I'm not even sure. I'm just kind of doing something. Like, I really don't have an idea of what you would call this. User125 says, I got it. I'll watch some videos. Is it still like boosting a post on IG where I can advertise an existing post, or do I have to make like an ad flyer for it? Yeah, you would have to make an ad for it. But trust me, you don't want to just advertise like an existing post. Okay, this is interesting. Okay. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can bring this back and do something like what? Yeah. Trust me on the ad manager tip. I promise you. You'll waste a lot of money trying to run ads through just through Instagram alone. It wouldn't be worth it. It's maybe wait, where's... Okay, there we go. What if I just flip this and then drop this down a little bit? Then I could do something like Did my TDR comment get deleted because it was a website? I believe so, yeah. Yeah, I think I do have it set up to where it deletes sort of links and whatnot, because you know, I don't want people dropping like random like viruses and whatnot, you know, dropping random links that people click on. You know, I don't want anybody to get hacked or anything, but once I've got the Discord app on this PC, you can drop links in Discord and I'll grab it from there. Divine Rights, it's TDR's archive type page. Yeah, I'll check that out. I'm struggling with these elements right now. I mean, I could just like keep it super simple here. But, you know, where's the fun in that? Let me just get some stuff on the page first. So let's do let's use the same wording that we used in these posters. So I'll just do nebula research. Why am I opening Photoshop? So do that, you know. Soft clubbing it up on a Sunday. Yeah, man, I love this this like style of music. It like keeps me focused. Like I can really lock in when I listen to this. Honestly, here's where I might be able to bring this back. I feel like this element is a little heavy, so maybe I'll do something like this. Only have it on the one line there. And maybe I can just sort of extend this. Whoa. Let's see. Oh, the soft club aesthetic. Oh, is that what you would call this? I think Gelato was asking what would you call this sort of look. So if you're Gelato, if you're still in here, there you go. Soft club aesthetic. I kind of like that, even though you can barely sort of make out like what the text says. I think it works. I think that works pretty well. Maybe I can add like an icon of some sort here. Let's just snag that right there and just drop that in. Kind of reminded me of Capsule Corp a little bit. Oh, actually, we might have to. How do I ungroup these? Okay, let's copy that. Delete. There we go. That works out pretty well. Aha, we kind of doing some. Okay, that looks nice. Wonder if I curve that. Wonder how this looks if it was all down here. Oh yeah, that looks super dope. I like it. I like it being down here. Deserves more attention. Yeah, that looks nice. Maybe I can bring this up just a little bit. Doesn't look as balanced. I don't like the rounded corners either. Maybe I'll just do it just a teeny bit. I don't even have to be perfect. Let's just do that. That's solid. I mean, even if it was like here. I feel like this should sort of overshoot that a little bit. And we should bring this over potentially. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. Maybe we can compensate a little bit here. Pulling this over. That works. Nice. You said, what if the UI was radial, like a program trying to track the photo? Oh, that would be cool. Maybe something like, I don't know how I would do that. Let's see, like, let's do Pinterest. Oh yeah, like something like, yeah, that could be cool. Something like that. That's interesting. Oh, you said like Iron Man's HU HUD something. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Let's see if they give us what we're. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go. Something like that. Like this really how I be feeling when I'm like cooking crazy in Photoshop or in Illustrator. That's actually pretty cool. Like I wish I could like zoom. I wish I had like a trackpad and I could like zoom in and see this stuff here, but no, something like that could be cool. Let's yeah, let's play around with that. You kind of cooking with that recommendation there. How did you get those grids on your file? And so yeah, here we go. Let's you know, just make any shape there. As long as it's got like a little stroke around it there, you should be good. And then just go to, let's see, I think it's path, split into grid there. Make sure preview selected, and then you can just sort of add however many of these you want. Yeah, and I just like using that as like sort of a basic sort of template for like anything that I'm working on, you know? It's a good starting point. Kind of helps you with layout, composition, you know, eliminates a lot of the guesswork with like where things should be placed. Let's look at this stuff again. There's one that was looking really cool. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Let's kind of see what we can do with that. Maybe I could let's turn those guides off. Maybe I could bring that to the center there. Let's do maybe like 5. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Delete. All right, y'all. I'll be back in 1 sec. All right, we back. And let's transform, reflect. Maybe we can get rid of this box here. maybe. Get rid of that. And we can just kind of flip this around here. User125 said ChatGPT sometimes like my Jarvis for filler text. No, ChatGPT is crazy when it comes to just like filler text. Sad says drop a texture tutorial. Yeah, I can do something like that. I could definitely drop a texture tutorial of some sort. This doesn't even really have any texture yet, I would say. But I mean, texture is pretty simple. Like you know, get you a texture that's just like majority like dark values. Get you one that's like gray. Another one that's like light colored, preferably like different, all different textures. Like that's what I would do. Or you can just take one texture and then that's like, it's kind of like majority dark values, and then just kind of like use it to kind of like do like a middle tone and then a light sort of tone, and then just sort of like stack all of those and apply like different blending modes to them. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all just kind of like experimenting, you know? What do I need here? I feel like I need something else here. Maybe like sort of breaking my grid a little bit here, but maybe something like like group those. Yeah, I feel like that's starting to become a little bit too much. I feel like this is pretty solid, to be honest. And maybe we could apply like let's see. Sag says, so tired of the paper textures. Most of modern graphic design so burned out and repetitive. Your designs be standing out. Man, I appreciate it. I feel like I like literally do the same thing over and over again. I think it's just like all about just, you know, finding your style, like what works for you as far as, you know, elements and things. Like, you know, like if you look at a lot of the work of like, you know, somebody like let's say like you know, like David Carson, you know, that's who comes to mind first. You know, like a lot of his work looks sort of the same, like you see like common motifs within his design work, you know, but you know, so in a way it's repetitive, but you know, it's he's iterating on, you know, his own sort of style and whatnot. I feel like design starts to become repetitive and burned out when everybody's sort of adopting to the sort of same trend and the same sort of design style that you see in like trend reports. But then again, I also feel like those trend reports help people find their like style, you pull, when you don't have a sense of style yet within design, you kind of pull from like the things that you see that are popular, and then you sort of start designing, within like under the sort of guidelines of what that design style is. And then, once you're kind of done with it, from that, you're gonna take like some sort of motifs or elements, from that aesthetic that you were sort of like riding at the time. And then, as over time, like you'll start to do that with so many trends, like with so many sort of with so many design styles, you'll start to develop your own, especially as like when you start bringing your own personality into it, Yeah, David Carson is the guy who doesn't use grids. Sad says, how do you feel about Stun Mike's designs? I don't know who that is. Drop him in the Discord. I'll check him out. Maybe I'll add like I need like a large element to play off of these off the smaller ones here. So let's do like okay, let's do a I would also highly recommend like people like, you don't have to sell graphic design assets, but I feel like everyone should at least try making their own graphic design assets. I definitely want to get back into like doing graphic design assets, and I will at some point. But when I was doing assets, like that was kind of like, I felt like I was sort of developing my style, when I was making graphic design assets. And so, I use a lot of my own stuff within my own work. So, yeah, I would recommend like utilizing design, or like not utilizing, but like developing, like creating your own assets, like, Sad says he designs for Osama-san and Destroy Lonely. Oh, I'll have to check out some of his stuff. People said he ruined graphic design by just doing rebranding. Yeah, I'll have to check out some of his work. Drop it in the Discord for me. I would love to see it. Resource, and yeah, let's add that somewhere. What YouTube did you watch to learn graphic design on the come up? What YouTube did I watch? I forget the name of that guy. I wonder if I can like I wonder if I can find him real quick. Hold on, let me see something. I bet if I just type up Photoshop tutorial YouTube, he'll pop up. Dang, I forget his name. Oh, wait. Pixin Perfect. But yeah, like as far as like people on YouTube, like definitely I would recommend, like if you're trying to learn like graphic design, or at least like just like learn the tools, you know. Pixin Perfect definitely gonna have some good tutorials for you for like Photoshop. But primarily, like I had like early on I had a mentor, and so a lot of like my like first design projects like kind of came from my mentor. And like a lot of the, like I remember like one of the first things he had me do in Illustrator was to trace over like I think it was like a Honda Civic. It was like, you know, redraw this Honda Civic using only the pen tool in Adobe Illustrator. That was one of my first projects, which I mean, like that's pretty much all you need in Adobe Illustrator. Like if you can figure out like how to use the pen tool, like you're good. Like there's a lot of like fancy, you know, stuff that you can do, but you know, like it really doesn't matter like what tool you use, you know. Like it's primarily about just like taste and like, you know, what you can come up with. Like the tool really doesn't matter at the end of the day. Yeah, like I will say like the shape builder tool was a game changer for sure. Like this little guy here, like this was a game changer. Like before that it was like I want to say just the Pathfinder tool, but shape builder tool changes the game. User 125 says I don't really like it, but no one really ruins graphic design. Yeah, I think that's a hard I mean, I don't know, that's a hard take to say. Someone sort of, I don't think anybody can single-handedly ruin graphic design. How you feel about everyone sort of hating on Adobe and switching to other programs? I mean, you know, people have their reasons, you know, but like, you know, I like this. I stay out of other people's business, you know. Like Adobe been rocking with me since like, you know, like I've been collabing with Adobe since like I want to say like 2021, and so like, you know, like they can't come down on the prices a little bit, you know what I'm saying, because the prices is getting a little steep, you know what I mean. But nah, Adobe has always showed me love. Like I can't switch up on Adobe, like for real. Like they show too much love to like the channels and whatnot. Like but you know, he said, how did Adobe find you? Like, what were you doing at the time? I was doing tutorials. I've been doing like, I've been uploading Instagram Reels. I remember when people were like, when designers were like hating on Instagram Reels. Like people hated Instagram Reels when they first came out, but like around that time, I literally just like, because that's around like, it was around COVID also. And so I lost my gig, had to move back in with like my parents and whatnot. Like really was just like hunkering down, just like searching for jobs like every day. And then I just kind of started doing like Instagram Reels like for fun. Like if you go all the way back, like on my Instagram, you'll see like I was doing like speed runs of just like me doing like different designs and whatnot. And then one day randomly I just started doing like uploading like tutorial videos, just like, you know, like graphic design resources, and that stuff started like taking off a little bit, and I just like stayed consistent with it. And you know, Adobe reached out and wanted me to collab, like or wanted me to do like some videos like promoting like Adobe Max. And so yeah, that's sort of like where it all started for me. So yeah, like I'm always show love to Adobe, bro. Like they've done too much for me. Like that's not to say that I agree with like, you know, like everything that they do, but you know, I'm always show love. Maybe I can, I feel like this is too big here. Like, I kind of like how all the elements are kind of like, kind of small there, so. All right, let's see here. I'm trying to add something up here, but nothing works up there. I think I just need like 625 says maybe like slightly transparent braille at the top. You cooking with that one. Is there like a braille typeface or something I can use? Like, all right, I think this is a solid stopping point, man. I might have to cook on this a little bit. Next week or something. Next Sunday. Your boy's been on 3 hours. I don't think I've ever stayed on for 3 hours. That's crazy. But yeah, we'll pick back up on this. Next week or something. Let me save this out actually. Cause this is like super dope. Like I kind of want to keep working on this. What's the link for the Discord? Let me see if I can drop it in real quick for you. Okay, bet. Yeah, there go the link. Said, and your opinions on the new generation of graphic design. I like the topics you throwing out, man. Yeah, drop some stuff in the Discord. I'll check it out for sure. But yeah, I think this a solid stopping point, you know what I'm saying? I guess we'll cook on this a little bit more next week. Let's get a good little outro song. All right. I'm about to wrap it up, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Peace.
I probably made shit look too. I probably made that shit look simple, and everybody knew that shit get. I probably made that shit look simple, and everybody knew that shit get hard. I probably deserve to be the richest. I waited longer than everybody. I probably told that hoe I miss her. She probably sound for everybody. Just 'cause I laugh don't mean it's true. Shit got a whole different meaning with you.